Today, I'm going to go over my top 5 favorite scents. I wanted to give you guys a little background. For me personally, I'm not really bothered by what other people wear unless it's really, really loud smelling and kind of atrocious. Um, Man, you know who you are, and I'm talking to you. Your cologne does not need to be that loud. But other than that, it's a personal preference thing, and I'm fine with it. My personal preference is that what I wear be long lasting, just because it's a little irritating to have to carry something around with me and touch up during the day. And I like my perfumes to not have much throw, but rather to have the scent cling or stay closer to my skin. Um, so as a friend of mine put it recently when we were discussing this, I wear perfumes for myself and whoever happens to be nibbling my neck. Occasionally, like if I'm near a fan, the air might blow past it and you might get a whiff of it, but that's about it. I tend to wear perfume on the inside of my wrists and then on my neck. And I really like wearing them to work. Particularly if I have a long meeting where we're discussing technical specs. I don't mind those meetings, but sometimes it's information overload. And so a little trick that I do that I'm giving away on the internet is I put my head down like this and just smell my perfume, and it kind of clears my head and helps me refocus and get back into the discussion and keep up with stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. um, as far as types of scents, when I was, I guess, a tween to an early teenager, I really liked florals. I never wore Love's Baby Soft, but I wore pretty much everything else that Love's put out. My late high school years, my signature fragrances were Vivienne Westwood's Libertine, which is actually one of my top 5, and the other one that she released earlier, Boudoir. These days, and for a long time now, I've really been into foodie scents. And in the past year and a half, I've been getting more interested in scents and fragrances, how they're made, how you talk about the different, like the top notes, the heart notes, the base notes, the different types of perfumes and stuff. And I find myself being drawn a bit to musks, orientals, and florientals. I still have a very strong preference for foodie scents. But I'm fine. I'm discovering that there are other things that I like that don't fall into that category. Anyway, so let's go. So I guess position number 5 would be. I still can't do this right. Sorry, you guys. I'm such a noob. Vivienne Westwood's Libertine. I really like the shape of the bottle. When I was in high school, I had the proper large bottle, and I just bought this a couple months ago on eBay out of nostalgia. I do like the scent. It's not my very, very most favorite ever. But I like it. So the reason it's in my top 5 is a mix of how much I like it and then the nostalgia factor. It was with me through some interesting formative years, and I kind of like having it again. Let me read you the description. And I am learning how to describe scents, but I'm still bad about it, so I just cribbed notes from online or from the company's sites. So Libertine was launched in 2000. It was designed as a lighter side of the first fragrance, which was Boudoir, which is why I liked Libertine a little bit better. I did like Boudoir a lot, but I liked Libertine a little bit better. More luscious and sparkly, it opens with fresh notes of grapefruit, pineapple, and passion fruit. The heart note is lily of the valley, honeysuckle, bergamot, and bergamot, whatever, and rose. And the base note is chicla notes of oak moss, patchouli, sensual musk, and amber. The next three perfumes that I'm going to talk about are basically all tied. It's really hard for me to rank them. I think they are fantastic. In fact, they would probably be I would probably have four number one fragrances, but there's one that I've gotten recently that just ever so slightly edged the rest out. So these three are hardcore favorites of mine, but not my ultimate at the moment. So I'm going to go over them at the same time. The rest, Vivienne Westwood is obviously a brand fragrance. The rest of these are indie fragrances. You can find them at their own sites or on Etsy. I'll give links. And the companies themselves are fantastic, and I would recommend pretty much anything that they make. There are things that I personally wouldn't wear because they don't smell good on me, or they're not the type of scent that I go for. But I'm really, really impressed with all of these companies. So bear that in mind. I'm going to start with Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. They have an awesome permanent collection, and then they also do a lot of really neat limited editions, and they have several different categories of limited edition. This is one of them, and it is Red Lantern. It shows up every so often around the Chinese New Year. This is the 2011 release, and I want to say they also released it in 2006, 2007, and 2008, and I got a sample, which they call Imps, for each of those years and used them up, and then when it came out in 11, I got the full-size bottle because I ain't playing anymore. It smells that good. Their description: a tribute to the opium den cum bawdy houses of Shanghai in the 30s. Golden amber, blonde tobacco, Sudanese black coconut, rich caramel, black currant, white opium, and delphinium laced with a sensual blend of Asian spice. This scent is probably the one that I feel the sexiest in, to be frank. It is just, when they say sensual, that's right on the money. And when I wear it, it is, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about myself and pretty confident and pretty hot. The next one is House of Gloy's Honey Tree, which I don't actually have in perfume form. I have it in lotion form and in hand scrub form, or sugar exfoliant that I use to see if we can get a better. I really love the packaging that all these indie companies do. I think they're fantastically cute and very thoughtful. I like a lot of their other scents too. House of Gloy is amazing. But Honey Tree is another sexy scent. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Their description: quite rich, right from the beehive. Honey amplified by seductive essence of resinous vanilla, darkened by a passing waft of mild, rare wood smoke. Greg does not wear scents. If I could get him to, I would have him wear this, and I would never stop jumping him, basically. Maybe that's all I need to say to get him to start wearing this, is that wear this scent and I will eat you alive every day. I hope that's not too crass, you guys, but oh my, if you're looking for a scent to, like, put someone in the mood, you know, bout chicka wow wow, it will do you no wrong. The next one I'm going to talk about is Wiggle Perfume. I love Wiggle. They have a lot of kind of pin-up-y burlesque pics associated with their stuff. They send you little cards. This is Menorah. Oh, bollocks. The screensaver just went on. All their perfumes have different labels, and the look and the design of the label reflects the perfume, and I really think that's adorable. When I got a bunch of samples from them to begin with, and have been slowly reviewing them. I mean, seriously, it's like 40 or 50. Reviewing them on my site, but when I saw this, I knew I had to get the bottle size. I couldn't really afford the big bottle, but I got this. I'm definitely gonna get the big bottle. This is amazing. It's basically she was inspired to make a perfume that smelled like Thai iced tea, which I adore. And she nailed it. Here's the description. This scent is a blend of cool black tea and various sweet, creamy notes. Because I tinker a bit compulsively, I added little hints of lotus and coconut to round out the gourmand nature of the fragrance. Menorah is sweet but fresh, creamy but not cloying, and about as summery as it gets. I have nothing more to add to that. 100% correct. 100% correct. I love it. So yeah, these three, Black Phoenix Red Lantern, House of Glory's Honey Tree, and Wiggle Perfume Menorah, are very dear to my heart. And were my top unbeatable fragrances until I took a chance on a limited edition or limited supply perfume from Kiss My Sass Cosmetics, based solely on the name. And holy crap, you guys, this is my favorite fragrance ever. And it's Violet Cupcakes. And it's adorable. And there are actually, let's see if I can get this, 2 Swarovski crystals in there, which is a really cute touch. It lasts really long. It smells delightful. Here's the description. It's kind of short, but it sums it up beautifully. Vanilla cupcakes with a hint of citrus topped with a violet-infused buttercream frosting. And that's exactly what it is. When I first put it on, I get the citrus notes first. It lasts all day and well into the evening. I'm not even joking. And then later you get hints of violet and buttercream, and then towards the end it's just kind of this light cupcakey smell that I love, honestly. I love it, especially when it's towards the end of the day and I'm getting kind of tired, and it's just a very comforting smell it's still not too sweet and cloying, it's just delightful. So, yeah, those are my top 5 scents, and I heartily recommend that you check out Black Phoenix, Alchemy Lab, House of Glory, Wiggle Perfume, and Kiss My Sass Cosmetics. Check out the other ladies' top 5 scents, and if you like what we're doing, please subscribe. Awesome. Bye, y'all.